So Carson Steele has looked absolutely unreal throughout the preseason. And it even has some fans saying that we might have our second Isaiah Pacheco. Now, I wish I could show preseason clips, but I can't do the copyright. But we will definitely cover as much as we can in this video about Carson Steele. So Carson Steele is a very good running back. He is a absolute stud. And what I've seen out of all these other running backs, right? That's Imani Bailey, Keontae Ingram, Deneric Prince. They've shown somewhat flashes of what they could do, but they haven't literally shown like as much as Carson Steele has shown. Like Carson Steele has literally shown us everything that he could do, and what does he bring at that running back position? I mean, I've seen great blocking out of him. I've seen great power when it comes to the running. I've seen him literally breaking tackles throughout the whole preseason. I mean, he has 2 touchdowns in the preseason already. He looks like he could be a good player on third down for us, a good running back on third down, nice little third down back that could pick up that extra yardage when Pacheco isn't out there doing that. And I think he could be a same compliment to Isaiah Pacheco. He even has some type of skill set when it comes to catching out of the backfield. The Kansas City Chiefs have found another Isaiah Pacheco. Yes, they have found another Isaiah Pacheco, and it's absolutely unreal. I mean, if you look at what Pacheco does, he is a hard runner. He's a big running back, to be honest with you. He's very, brolic and stuff like that. He breaks tackles. He gets through contact pretty well. And if you see what Carson Steele was doing, Carson Steele is basically doing the same thing that Isaiah Pacheco is doing, and that's, getting through contact pretty well and breaking tackles pretty well and stuff like that. So that's good to see, and I'm loving what I'm seeing out of these, these running backs. But what they have in common is that they both were late round picks, or, well, one was undrafted, but they both was very late, Isaiah Pacheco was drafted in the 7th round. You see how good he is. And then Carson Steele was drafted. Not even drafted. Carson Steele was signed as an undrafted free agent. So the fact that they're making these type of impacts due to like how they got into the NFL is honestly crazy. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, bro, we don't even need him right now. He could just take the year off. He said he going through stuff and all that. So, bro, he could take the year off, bro. Deneric Prince, I know I made a video of him saying he's a secret weapon. I apologize for that. He looked pretty bad yesterday. And Louis Rizame, he's still, trying. So right now, I'm rocking with Carson Steele as that running back too. And I'm rocking with him as a perfect Isaiah Pacheco compliment. So what Carson Steele has been doing throughout training camp and preseason is absolutely unreal. But obviously right now we're just talking about preseason. And Carson Steele, right? When we talk about the type of guy Carson Steele is, we seen what he could do the second game against the Jaguars. That's when we first really seen what Carson Steele is capable of, and what he could do and stuff like that. That actually was our first game. That was our first game against the Jaguars. And he had 29 yards, 4 carries, 29 rushing yards, 1 TD. So, 29 total yards, 1 TD, which was a rushing TD. 29 rush yards, 4 carries. He had a 20-yard rip. He had a 3-yard rush, a 5-yard rush. He had a 1-yard touchdown run. So that was a pretty good, effort out of him, especially that he didn't really play that much in that game. He just came in, and when he got the opportunity, he did what was needed. Then the second game, he didn't really do nothing, but I don't expect him to just go crazy every preseason game. Then Thursday, which was yesterday, he went absolutely nuclear. 50 rushing yards on 4 carries with 1 TD. So he had a 31-yard flash. Like he was gone. 31 yards. Bro, he was breaking every tackle possible. It was unreal. The dude was literally just powering through people to get where he wanted to go. Then he had an 18-yard rip, which was very, very good. That was very good right there. And then he had that 1-yard touchdown run. So he's honestly unstoppable. And when it comes to, getting that 1-yard touchdown run. And we've had some red zone problems last year, So if we could have Carson Steele in the red zone running it in almost every time, this dude could rack up like 10 touchdowns, bro. Real talk. Because we're going to need him to do those type of things if we want to keep making progress when it comes to red zone efficiency, a guy like Carson Steele can help us out a lot. But yeah, man, he literally just stole all the spotlight. I mean, I would rather him be a running back too, but if one NFL team, right, had completely abandoned the fullback position, you think it might have been the Kansas City Chiefs, who've been known for highly creative offense under Coach Andy Reid. And in 2024, the fullback may well be a regular piece of the Super Bowl champions attack. I mean, you have rookie Carson Steele, who's just repeatedly still in the spotlight at the position this preseason, because he wasn't a run. He's not a running back in the preseason. He's actually playing fullback in the preseason right now. So if they're gonna really use him as a fullback though, for real, throughout the season, I would love it, because when we had a fullback, we wasn't really using our fullback, but now we was using him, but not like how we should. But Carson Steele, with his talent, if we're not gonna use him at fullback, we should put that boy at running back too, you know. But he's 6'1", 225 pounds. They've been putting him in multiple spots, but he is the starting fullback on the unofficial depth chart. But still, he's been like ripping off dozens of after contact yards because of his tough, explosive style in these games. So this guy's playing like a superstar, man. And if you put his rushing ability with, you know, his significant reps as a pass blocker, if you really see what he's been doing in them areas, you know, even between training camp and preseason alongside the starters, it's definitely a safe bet that he will be part of Kansas City's 53-man roster to open the year. And it's also a testament to the Chiefs' knack for, you know, just like literally just getting developmental players and developing them in a good way. And still, he figures to factor into every element of Andy Reid's offense. You know, he makes the team. I know he's going to make the team because his preseason usage suggests that he's going to have something that's needed. And that's short yardage rushing. That's a short yardage rushing role alongside, obviously, the lead ball carrier, Isaiah Pacheco, who is also known for his punishing style and his key down blocking duties. So it's honestly crazy. And Carson Steele, he's handled a heavy workload before. He literally had 1,500 yards rushing in his final year at Ball State. Steele is a stud. He's a stud, and that must be known by everybody. Not about just Chiefs fans, but by the NFL. And I'm telling y'all, I know y'all probably like, you hype up everybody, but bro, this guy might be absolutely somebody that we may be overlooking as a potential threat to the NFL on this Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, man. If y'all enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. It's been your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm back and I'm ready to go crazy. I'm ready to take off. I'm out, man. Peace.